Good morning. Welcome into the Morning Wager here on PickDawgz, PickDawgz YouTube, and PickDawgz.com. Mark Zinno with you here on this Tuesday, November 4th, Election Day. Please go out and vote today, guys. It's important stuff. That does it for my PSA on Election Day. A couple of quick notes about last night. We gave out yesterday on the show Arizona plus 4.5. Full disclosure, sometimes when I do the videos to when the show or the video actually posts, there's obviously some line movement. Yesterday, there was some big line movement. We gave out Arizona plus 4.5, and it was 2.5 by the time the video had surfaced. So, we usually don't see that big of a line movement, but somebody in the comments section mentioned it, and I put discrepancy up there that, hey, yeah, when I did the video, it was 4.5. And so ended up not needing it. Arizona went outright, so it didn't matter that Arizona was whether it was a 2.5-point dog or a 4.5-point dog. So we got home last night with the Arizona Wildcats. Cowboys didn't do us any favors last night with our premium plays as they stunk on their team total. Couldn't get anywhere near that. So we move on to today. We got some college football, college basketball, NBA. I mean, we are fully packed here once again. Reminder for you guys, hit that subscribe button, please. Hit the like button, smash that thumbs up. Reminder about Top Dogs College and NFL Edition with me and Jeremy Kahn come out Thursdays for college, Fridays for NFL. So please make sure you check that out. And, of course, get a 3-day package, get the 7-day package. Best value you guys can have with me is to get the most amount of plays possible. So I appreciate you guys really jumping on and buying those 3 days and 7-day packages. Again, best value that you can get. But let's get to the games for tonight. We will start in college football and a little Maction. Yeah, buddy. Ohio, Miami of Ohio here. This game will be in Athens, Ohio. And the Bobcats, 2.5-point favorite. I like Ohio here. I think they're the better team. It's interesting because this is one of these games where you have Miami as Ohio, the only undefeated team left in the Mid-American Conference, the MAC, and Ohio's at 3-1. So this is sort of a tiebreaker game. This is sort of a, hey, need a win here to possibly put ourselves in position to play in the title game. I think that, again, the Bobcats here are the better team. Now, it's crazy because the Redhawks have lost their first 3 games of the season and then have now won 5 straight, including 2 road wins over Northern Illinois and Akron. But in those games, they only scored 25 and 20, whereas at home in the other games, they scored 38, 38, 44, and then 26 against Western Michigan last time out. So I think Ohio is the better offense here, and we're going to take the Bobcats at home in this spot here to go and steal a win and put themselves near the top of the MAC. Let's get to the NBA. 2 games we're going to play in the NBA tonight. First, we're going to look at Phoenix and Golden State. This is a interesting spot here because, again, Golden State, you're probably paying a premium on this line. We know Phoenix is bad, but are they that bad? I'm not really sure that they are. I think this is a little bit of an overinflated line here when we're laying double digits with Golden State. Understand that they're home, know that they're really good there. However, Phoenix actually has scored more points per game this year than Golden State has. So we're going to cut this game in half, and we're going to look to the first half here and take Phoenix plus 6.5. Believe it or not, Phoenix averages just as many points in the first half as Golden State does. And actually, they average more points in the first half than Golden State does. So this is a high-scoring Phoenix team. I think this is a great spot where you're getting more than 2 possessions in the first half. And look, I go back to the same adage I always do. If Golden State isn't covering early, they're probably not covering late. And the same thing for Phoenix. If they're not covering early, they probably won't get themselves back in it late. So let's take advantage of here the fact that Phoenix can get a fast start and hopefully, keep their legs fresh underneath them. Both of these teams have had at least a day off. And I know the Suns are going back out on the road and the Warriors are coming home after a 2-game road trip where they lost them both. Even more reason why you're paying a premium. But we're going to trust here that Phoenix can keep it close in the first 24 minutes, rather. Next game in the NBA tonight, the Magic minus 3.5 as they are in Atlanta taking on the Hawks. Hawks obviously have no Trae Young. Still trying to figure out what that looks like for them and how that works. Right now there's nobody on the injury report for Orlando other than Moritz Wagner. Banchero's still there. The Hawks are probably going to be a more defensive team, and I think you see that here with this total down at 228. They usually are with with Trae Young off the floor. But here's the big thing too. Like, this situationally matters to me. The Hawks are coming off 4 straight road games and coming back home. That's always sort of the like little letdown spot where we get to sleep in our own beds and we're tired and weary from traveling, and they just don't have everything on them here. Whereas the Magic are playing the last game of a 5-game road trip. They are motivated to get a win before going back home. Hawks also have the Lakers on deck tomorrow night, which will be a, bigger crowd for them and a bigger game for them. So there's a lot here for me to be able to lay it with Orlando. I don't know that the Hawks offense will be much better. Orlando's still a good defensive team here. And until the Hawks show us what they are without Trae, we're going to lean on the fact that they are going to be less than without him. One more game to get to, and that'll be in the college ranks and college hoops as we look to the college basketball season getting underway here. And we will look to the Kentucky Wildcats as they are hosting Nicholls. This is a Kentucky team last year that was 21st in total possessions per game and 16th in points per possession on offense. We know they play fast. We know they play up tempo. And I really think that this is a spot here where we're seeing this number go up. But I think we could still get a good number here at 153.5. But this is a pace game. And I think Kentucky does most of the heavy lifting. They probably get to 90 here. If they get to 90, I think it's very feasible that Nicholls gets to 60, and we're going over the 153.5 here. So those are our 4 plays for tonight. College football, Ohio -2.5. NBA going with the Suns first half plus 6.5. Magic -3.5. And then in college hoops, Kentucky Nicholls going over 153. Again, please go to my premium page, get a 3-day package, get a 7-day package. Hit that thumbs up, that like button, hit the subscribe button as well. Check out Top Dawgz, me and Jeremy Conn, Thursday and Friday. Appreciate you guys watching. We'll be back tomorrow with another edition of the Morning Wager. Good luck tonight. Go cash some tickets. We'll talk to you tomorrow.